Morning. Today we're taking a day trip from Fez to Chefchaouen. It's a 3.5-hour bus ride. We're almost at Chefchaouen. It's been 4.5 hours on this ride, and we're at a lookout just before the city. Thank God, because we're able to get out and stretch our legs. So you can see the city in the background, and there's something going on here. Some bunch of ladies all dressed up. The thing about driving here in Morocco is that it takes forever to go a very short distance. The speed limit's only about 60. We passed about 40 herds of goats. There's donkeys in the middle of the road. There's dogs lying on the road sleeping. There's guys standing talking to their buddies in the middle of the road. There's huge tractors. We passed a truck flipped over. The hay combines from all the fields prevent you from passing, and then when you can't pass, there's cars coming, so it takes forever to go anywhere. And I think from Fez to Chefchaouen, it's only a couple hundred kilometers, but we're already at 4.5 hours. So it took just shy of 5 hours to get here. The city, we kind of thought it was going to be a lot smaller, more like a little village, but there's actually 45,000 people that live here. We're going to go look for the Medina. Unfortunately, some little kid puked in the bus as well, so the puke was rolling all over the place, but we managed to avoid it, and now we're here. Chefchaouen's in the north of Morocco, which is in the Rif Mountains, so you can kind of see in the backdrop the actual Rif Mountains. And on the way here, we went up and up and up along the highway. It just got us all the way up to the top here. So just a couple of minutes of walking from where we got dropped off, and then we found a sign that said to the old Medina, and this looks like one of the main gates. So it looks like, obviously in the Medina, there's a no car zone and just really skinny streets full of lots of shops, and I'm sure there's a big square somewhere. The locals call this place Chaouen, and it's considered the blue pearl of Morocco. There's two reasons why there's a belief that it's blue here. One is to help get rid of all the mosquitoes, and the other one was the Jewish community felt that it represented the sky and it was closer to heaven. So the streets are pretty skinny, and you can see there's lots of these kind of the standard shops full of purses and bags, and always these, like the blankets, and those aren't jackets, but kind of like, I guess, jackets, but these are like common Moroccan wear that we see a lot of people wearing. This place used to serve as a Moorish fortress for exiles from Spain, and also the other thing that's very popular here is goat feta. There's lots of these places, like little shops, solely selling goat feta cheese. Lots of popular riads here, and all of the ground is these cobblestones, and like in the certain sections it's all painted and done up really nicely, and there's all these stairways that are painted that go up to a specific blue door. Kind of has like a Santorini look. There's a lot of these stores that have really bought in and just went all in for the blue look here. You can see this is one of them, just selling. Actually, it's not even a store, it's just somebody's entrance to their home. But then there's stores like that are connected on. And everyone utilizes like every bit of space, just even using the wall as hangers for purses. In all these cities, there seemed to be like a really cool little, almost like a square. Here there's this is, we were looking for one specifically, but this is Plaza El Hauta that has like a main fountain. They all have these fountains all over the place, but a bunch of little nice cafes, like a riad, and then obviously everyone comes here and hangs out during the day because there's tons of kids and families just playing around. This place kind of reminds me of Centenal de las Bodegas in Spain, where it's like a tiny little town, but you could kind of just get lost around for hours and have no problem filling your day. We did a video about it, worth checking out if you can find it. We're looking for Hamman Square, which I think we just found. It used to be a large market area, but now it's full of restaurants and cafes because it came so touristy. We're hoping to find some lunch, and it seems to be one of the popular spots for places to eat.
Hello, my friend. Excuse me.
Hello.
What is the menu for me?
So we're in the square. Obviously, it's prayer time because the prayer calling is going on right now. And it's a pretty awesome little spot. There's lots going on here. and we're right at the like castle walls. Every other city in Morocco seems to have an overpopulation of cats, but this one has a bunch of dogs chilling all over the place, which is a nice little change. And there is the Casbah. This is like the main entrance, which is off the Hamman Square. And this was built in 1471, so I think you have to get a ticket to get in, but maybe we'll go look after lunch. Definitely lots going on here. A lot of ladies doing the henna tattoos. There's all these big rooftop terraces, busy, nice restaurants. People selling tours or trying to pitch something, whatever it is that they're trying to sell to you here. And a lot of people just like walking around and hanging out. A lot of these guys trying to get you to come to their restaurant. Can we get a spot for two on the front?
Of course, brother, you can choose.
Right there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Out like this.
Great, cool, grab that one.
Welcome, brother.
Thank you. So we found a little spot right on Hamman Square that overlooks it, so we'll be able to people watch and enjoy lunch. So the food arrived. I was able to get a delicious looking falafel plate for 70 dirham. This is an awesome spot because it's in the shade. It's right on the Hamman Square, and all the Moroccan dinners come with like a eggplant kind of dipping sauce, or like it's called aubergine here, or as well as lots of olives. So it's always a great little addition to the meal. So we're all finished for lunch here. The Ras El Ma is a waterfall. Actually, a guy in the square mentioned to me to go check out, and it was also on our research of something worthy to go see. And it's just at the kind of the corner gate of the Hamman Square. There's a bunch of these little like alcoves here where locals have set up places for Instagram shots to be taken, and you can just give them a couple dirham and they'll let you set it up. Usually a spot where there's lots of young girls taking pictures. So all the way up to the waterfall, there's these stairs, but every like guest house or little hotel has like this amazing entrance, and then there's all these little shops all the way up. It's a busy route up to the waterfall. So we kind of go up in the town and then back down, and then we're crossing this bridge. You can hear the waterfall. Oh, it's all right. A couple peacocks right here, behind, right there. And you can hear the water falling, and then we're just above it. I guess that's where the women are washing their clothes. It's kind of more, it looks like more of a, maybe an Instagram post section. But here's the waterfall. We'll just have to figure out how to, there's some stairs over there. So a lot of choke points to get to this waterfall because there's so many small sections and then stairs. But there's all these places where like they're pooling oranges to keep them cool, because there's a lot of places that you can buy freshly pressed orange juice. And there's almost like a full table of oranges where it's just full of them. And then you can see the guy cutting them. There's wasps everywhere as well. What is, are all the oranges being cooled? Is that what the point of the bath is? Yeah? Yeah? No, thank you. So you said, yeah, they try to keep them cool before they cut them up and sell them in the fruit cups. And then you can see these ladies. I think you can pay to be in pictures with them. And then this is, I was kind of expecting a big, massive waterfall, but this is more of a ravine that runs through kind of along the side of the town. Hi. Do you have to pay to be in a picture with the peacock? How much? 5 dirham. Is this a 2? There you go. So a big thing here is to be in the picture with this famous peacock. So does it, I don't think it, don't want to get too close in case it pecks you. And then there's some great Moroccan music blasting in the background. All right, so you can actually get the peacock on your shoulder. Videos and pictures allowed for 5 dirham. There's all these things where they're selling fruit, but like the wasps are just crazy. And it's all, that's like chocolate, and there's some nuts, and like, I don't know if you can see like that. They're just loving whatever sweetness is on there. This is like a local hangout, so you see it's just packed. On Sundays, you can come and, I guess, wash your carpets and rugs. It's just a local meetup, and then obviously a popular place for just kids to come and do cannonballs and swim. So if you're gonna come here, you have to figure out, is it worth the 5-hour drive from Fez, hang out here for a couple hours, and then drive 5 hours back? You have to figure out whether or not it's worthy to stay the night here. If you did, you expect a very slow travel day because you can do the whole town very quickly. We pretty much turned Chefchaouen inside out. We're just having a quick coffee before we get ready for the 5-hour trip back to Fez. Thanks for watching. See you next video.